streaming, it can be stressful, chat. It can be stressful. But it's not always stressful. I mean, I do it. I don't look at streaming like a job. I do it because it's what I like to do. I love streaming. I could do it every day, all day. You feel me? Never get tired of it because at the end of the day, it's what I love to do, chat. I'll never look at streaming like a job. Ella, what's up, Ella? I'll never look at streaming like a job, chat, and I'll never get tired of it because that's what I love to do, chat. I'm never gonna get tired of it. And when it's what you love to do, chat, it's not gonna feel like a job. You feel me? It's not gonna feel like a job because it's what you love doing. Football edits, what up, brother? And just stay consistent. Obviously, when you first start out streaming, it's not gonna be major. It's not gonna be huge. Like, you're not gonna have millions of views and shit like that. You gotta work your way up there, chat. But it's all good. As long as you keep working, you can get there, for sure. You could definitely get there. It's up to you on how big you wanna grow your audience, you feel me? When I was first at 1,000 subs, chat, I never thought that I would hit 10K. I never thought that I would hit 10,000 subs. You feel me? When I only had a few thousand streams, I never thought that I would hit 1,000,000 streams, chat. Never saw that. I never thought I would get that far. I really put the work in. I prayed. I put God first. Look, chat. I'm almost at 10 million streams, and 10 million streams, and we almost at 100K subs, chat. So y'all keep working. You feel me? Keep putting the work in. This shit gonna pay off. For sure. Football edits, what up, brother? Oh shit, what the fuck? What am I doing, bro? Hold on. I'm tripping. You back? Fuck, twin. I'm tripping, bro. I forgot my card. My card, damn. I knew I forgot that shit. Fuck it. Yo, what's up, Leah? What's up, Ella? But yeah, chat, stay consistent no matter what you're doing. Whether you're streaming, YouTube channel, just stay consistent. Consistency is key, chat. If you're trying to be successful on the internet, go every day. I don't care if you're getting 10 views, 5 views, 20 views, 50 views. Keep going. If you keep going every day, chat, eventually you're going to look up and you're going to be at 10K subs just like, you're going to be at almost 20,000 subs just like me. The watch hours are going to be the hardest things to get, chat. It's going to be the hardest thing to get. So 1,000 subscribers is easier to get. But that 4,000 watch time hours, chat, is going to be the hardest thing to get for sure. So definitely go live. You should be streaming a lot every day. Make longer form videos and stuff like that. Because once you got 1,000 subs, you really need to focus on the watch time. That's going to take you a little bit longer to get, chat. Like for me, Urellis, what up? For me, chat, it took me about, like I said, chat, it's a year and a half to get my 4,000 watch time hours. Like, it really takes a while to build up these watch time hours. It's not easy, and you definitely have to have a lot of people watching you in order to build up those watch time hours, chat. So start now and just be consistent, chat. That's really all it is. Stream for hours a day. If you're getting 100 people in your live stream, 200 people in your live stream, don't be lazy. Don't mess it up. You feel me? You need to be streaming for hours. However long you have them people in your chat for, chat, you need to be on live. So if you got 100 people in your live and you're 3 hours in and there's still 100 people on there, stay live. Even if it drops to like 70, you feel me? Any mod updates? Yeah, we're gonna be picking mods as soon as I hit 20K, chat. 20K, mods are coming back. Mods are coming back at 20K, chat. But yeah, stay consistent in anything you're doing, man. Even if it don't take off at first, it's all good. It's gonna end up taking off eventually. You feel me? Shit, nothing happens overnight either, chat. Gotta work for it, put the work in, and it's gonna happen eventually. You feel me? If you want to be at a million, if you want to be at 100K subscribers, you gotta work for it. No, and nobody's gonna think about it like this, chat. Nobody's gonna wake up for you in the morning and go live. Nobody's gonna wake up for you in the morning and try to better your situation. So you gotta be the one putting in the work. Don't be waiting for no handouts, nothing like that. Put the work in, and it's okay if you're working 9 to 5. Work that 9 to 5, bro. Take that money that you're making at your 9 to 5, invest that money into yourself, into your content. So that way, look, there's nothing wrong with working a job. Work that job and make that money until you don't have to work that job. You feel me? Be smart about it. Just stream like crazy. If you don't want to be at that job, bro, that should be the motivation right there. Even if you're not motivated, maybe you don't have a lot of money, or maybe you don't have the things that you would really want to have in order to stream for 10 hours. But twin, use the job as motivation, bro. You don't want to be at that job. Use that as motivation, even if you're dead broke and you don't got nothing. Just Walt, what's up, Walt? You feel me? Even if you don't got nothing, bro, just use that as motivation. Well, shit, I don't want to have to go be at that job. You gotta hate that job so much, chat, to the point to where you want to stay live for hours. You feel me? You want to be on live stream for hours because you know that, yeah, you don't really want to do it necessarily, because come on now, who wants to stream for hours? Like, maybe 1 to 2 hours, I get it. But when you're streaming for hours, chat, it does get tiring. Even if you love to do it, it can still get tiring. But you feel me? Stream for hours. Use the job as motivation. You no longer want to work that 9 to 5. You feel me? So that should be your motivation, to just stream and keep streaming, bro, until you're able to be in a position to where you don't have to work that job. Once you monetize your lifestyle, chat, you can be able to get paid off the internet. You won't ever have to go punch your clock again. It's gonna be hard to be able to get monetized, but once you find a way to monetize your lifestyle, it's up, chat. You're gonna be rich. You feel me? You just gotta find a way to monetize whatever you're doing, chat, and you're gonna forever win, for sure. You just gotta monetize whatever you're doing. 4,000 watch time hours. I'm gonna break this down to y'all. Basically, 240,000 minutes. You feel me? So let me break down watch time hours to you guys. This is why it's important. If let's say you do a live stream, right? You got 10 people on the stream and they watch the whole way through. Let's say your number never drops below 10, right? Okay. And you stream for an hour. You got 10 people on your stream. That's 10 watch time hours. You feel me? 10 people watched the stream for a whole hour. That's 10 watch time hours. You feel me? The Frenchie, yeah, we got the Frenchie for 3K, but that's only because there were other ones, but they were more expensive, like $8,000 and shit like that. We bought the one I got right now as a baby, so we got him for 3K. But yeah, chat. Let me break it down to y'all like this. 10 watch time hours, right? If 10 people watch your stream for an hour, that's 10 watch time hours. Now, if you go live, you got 20 people on your stream and you stream for an hour, and then the 20 people stay for the whole hour, that's 20 watch time hours. State. What the heck? State? Oh yeah, I'm in Vegas, bro. Hold on, buddy. What the fuck? It's always so quiet and peaceful. Yeah, it's a gated community. That's why, chat. But yeah, like, look, you got 20 people on your stream for an hour. Just look at it like this. All right, that's 20 watch time hours. Now, chat, you should be trying to get at least 100 watch time hours every day. Now, that's kind of pushing it. It's probably a lot, but it's doable, chat. It's definitely doable. But try to make that your goal. Okay, I need 100 watch time hours every single day. If you can get 100 watch time hours every day, in 30 days, you'll be monetized. That's 100 times 30, that's 3,000. You need 3,000 watch time hours to get monetized. You need 4,000 watch time hours to get paid through ads and to like get paid through your videos. You're in Florida, you're going to Arizona next week, bro, that's lit, bro. That's hella lit. But yeah, chat, building that watch time is very important, chat. That's the only way you're gonna get monetized on YouTube. Roblox, what up? Makito, what up? It's definitely important, chat. Even if it's hard, don't give up. Because I'm letting you know right now, it's gonna be hard, chat, to get them watch time hours. Don't give up, stay consistent, keep doing this shit, chat. And eventually it's gonna pay off. You're gonna get monetized. And look, even when you first get monetized, chat, don't expect to be a millionaire off the bat. You gotta be able to work your way up when it comes to making money online. You live in Indonesia, man. Tomorrow you're in 2nd grade. That's what's up. For monetization, yeah, no problem, bro. A lot of people want to know what it takes to get monetized and stuff, so just trying to let y'all know what it takes a little bit. It's gonna take a lot of hard work for sure, but it's definitely possible. Look, then you got houses like this, chat. But mods are coming back at 20K, y'all. 20K subs. But yeah, if you want to be like a Kai Cenat or you want to be like a big streamer, chat, you just got to ask yourself. You got to take a look at what those streamers are doing. If you see Kai Cenat going live for 7 hours a day, you should be trying to go live for 7 hours a day too. Even if you don't have as much people as he has in the stream, you should still be trying to put them hours in so that way, eventually you will be able to have 1,000 people on your live. You feel me? H&H, what up? What's good, H&H? What's up, twin? You've been looking at houses there in Vegas too. That's what's up, man. Yo, Tony, what's up, brother? You've been looking at houses in Vegas too. California has your attention a bit more. Yeah, Cali definitely has like nicer houses for sure. But they're more expensive. So it's a lot more money. It costs a lot more to live out there in Vegas. I mean, not Vegas, in LA, California. But it's nicer out there. I feel like it's better weather. So I feel like you pay for what you get. Like, you're paying for the good weather. You're paying for the houses and shit. But you can get a nice $1 million house out here, chat. But you try to go to like get a $1 million house out in Cali, it's gonna be some regular ass shit. Damn. Florida is really expensive. Yeah, it just depends on where you go in Florida. Depends on what type of house you're looking for. In Palm Beach. Yeah, Palm Beach is gonna be expensive. Those are the houses that cost millions, chat. Like, it's gonna cost you 20 million just to get a house out there. Type shit, 10, 20 million, 12 million, some crazy shit. Now, you spend 12 million to get a house out here, you're gonna be able to get a nice ass house, fat ass crib. You feel me? $2 million, even $2 million, you can get a fat ass, nice ass crib out here, chat. Go spend $2 million in California though, you're gonna get a regular ass house. No cap, chat. But Florida's lit though. I've never been there before. You been around since. You seen nice ones around 2.3 in Vegas? Yeah, for sure, for sure. 2.3 million, nice ass crib. That'll get you a nice ass crib for sure. 5 million is gonna get you a crazy ass crib out here. Like nice as fuck, nice ass view, luxury, all that. Chat, this neighborhood's so big that you can get lost in it. Dead ass. If you don't know where you're going, you can definitely get lost. 100%. We're going back. I'm not trying to get lost, chat. Fuck that. You seen? Tomorrow though, y'all, we doing an 8-hour stream, chat. No cap. Tomorrow's gonna be an 8-hour stream, and that's gonna be lit. We really need these watch time hours, chat. So that's why I'm really trying to get these So I'm really pulling these long ass streams. Like if you see me do a stream, 8-hour stream type shit, I'm doing it because I'm trying to get these watch time hours, chat. You're gonna miss being able to be by the ocean if you come to Vegas. Yeah, for sure. Vegas is hot as fuck. So like in the summer out here, bro, it's gonna be like 100 plus. For sure, for sure. But the winters out here, they'll be cool though. They be cool. Those houses are nice that you're filming. Yeah, they alright. They pretty nice. But chat, the houses I was in earlier, like an hour ago, those were the millions. For sure. Some of these houses are more expensive than the other ones. Like this one right here, chat, 2-car garage, probably like $1 million. This shit you looking at right here, $1 million. The heat index was 101. That's crazy. Yeah, 101 is hot. For sure. Hot as fuck. But yeah, chat, that's how watch time hour work. That's how watch time hours work. So if you got 20 people on your stream for an hour, that's 20 watch time hours. You got 6 people on your stream for an hour, 6 watch time hours. You feel me? So think about it like that. Always stream by the hour. So if you got 100 people in your stream for a whole hour, bro, that's 100 watch time hours, bro. If you can do that, bro, you're chilling for the day, buddy. Straight up. Unless you want to keep streaming, which I would do. But if you're able to pull 100 watch time hours on one stream, that's good, bro. Keep doing that shit. That's one mistake I made, chat. When I was getting 200 people on this shit, bro, I was not streaming for a long time, bro. I would get on stream, bro, for like 2 hours and then hop off, bro. You're gonna $1 million. You can get a nice crib for $1 million out here. Shit, my Tesla costs 100K, chat. No cap. Oh yeah, chat. You try to get $1 million crib out of LA. That's a basic ass crib. Texas, yeah, Texas got cool cribs too, chat. When are you doing a giveaway? So when we hit 20K subs, we finna do the giveaway, chat. We gotta hit 20K though. 20,000, chat. Damn, bro. How the fuck do I fix this shit? Minecraft crew, what's up, brother? But yeah, you can get a nice crib, a nice house out here for $1 million though, for sure. Damn. Finna get a slushy, chat, and then we calling it. I'm going back to the house. It's too hot. You were eating? Yeah, anything you put your mind to, you can achieve, bro. Ain't nothing ever out of your reach. Unless you tell yourself that. Good morning. See? Elijah, what's up, brother? What's good, twin? See? And then we got people like that, millionaires. Millionaires, chat. I'm talking about, you know you got paid when you waking up in the morning and just walking, chat. That's what millionaires do. For sure. Elijah, though, what's good, twin? Chat, I don't know what's going on with the streams, though, lately. Like, normally we would have, like, 90 to 100 people in here, bro. Now we're only getting, like, 10 people, 20 people max, bro. Like, this is crazy. It's probably because I need to keep uploading, chat. I need to keep uploading shorts. I just haven't been able to film because, like, my cameraman, bro, he hasn't been over here, like, recently, chat. I'm going to try to get him over here today, though. We're going to try to film some content today, chat. Hopefully I can get him over here. The only thing is I just have to Uber him, though. I have to Uber him to me, and I got to Uber him back home, and then that shit ends up costing, like, almost $100, chat. Like, for real. But we got videos coming soon, though, chat. Should you invest in yourself? Of course, invest in yourself. 100%. That's the only way. You are your biggest investor, man. Ain't nobody else gonna really want to invest money into you. You feel me? You gotta invest into yourself. Nothing much. You finna take this U-Haul back to the rental U-Haul truck for 5 days because you was bored. It cost you $500. That ain't nothing. Man, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. $500 is a lot to some people, buddy. But yeah, you right, bro. $500, that ain't nothing, bro. It's definitely nothing to somebody who makes $100K a month, for sure. That's what's up, though, buddy. That is what's up, buddy. We about to go get this little slushy from the gas station, and we gonna call it good. That was the mileage included. Damn, that's crazy. That shit's expensive. You pay $500 for a U-Haul. You know how they be lying on there and shit like that, like $20 and shit. That shit be $500. Yeah, chat. We trying to be celebrity status. Like, I'm really trying to blow up, chat. I got big goals. I got big dreams. Like, by the end of 2025, I'm trying to be at 100,000 subs. You know, chat, it's just a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do right now. And that just goes to show, you know, like, a lot of content creators are not going to get on stream, like, when they're at their lowest points. And I'm not going to say, like, I'm at one of my lowest moments in life, but I'm definitely not where I want to be, chat. And a lot of people might look at my lifestyle and be like, damn, he's living like this. Like, man, I want to live like that. And just know that not everything is what it seems, chat. You feel me? You got 25 feet box truck for $99 a day. Damn. Kept it for 4 days. That's 400. Man, that's what's up, man. For sure. Feed box truck, 400. That's really cool, though, man. $500. It feels good right now, chat. $26 feet box truck. It's $99. Kept it for 4 days. It's $400 plus. Damn, that's crazy. $400 plus for the mileage is crazy, dude. Look at bro. Turn me up, chat. Turn me up. Everybody like the stream. Everybody hit that sub button. We got another cart coming. But yeah, chat, set big goals for yourself, big dreams and shit like that. Anything's possible, chat. Don't never tell yourself that you can't do nothing in life. Like, You can do anything you put your mind to. I don't care what point you're at in life. You can be at your lowest point, chat. Lowest moment. I'm talking about you can have no money, no nothing. And you can still become a multi-millionaire. You feel me? It's up to you though to put yourself in that position for sure. Nobody's gonna make you a millionaire, and it's not gonna be handed to you. Basically, is what I'm trying to tell y'all, chat. You feel me? It's not gonna be handed, and you're gonna have to work for it. But it's all good though. Look, a lot of people want shit handed to them though. That's what I don't be understanding. A lot of people want to be rich. A lot of people want to be a millionaire. But a lot of people aren't ready to be a millionaire. You feel me? Because look, you got to work your way up. You don't even know how it feels to have 10K. So if you were to get $1 million right now, you're going to blow through that $1 million, bro. You need to know what it feels like to work with 10K, 20K, 30K. Work your way up to 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. Work your way up like that, bro. You don't ever want to just jump straight to $1 million and you ain't never had nothing in life, bro. You're going to blow all your money, twin. You're going to ball out. You're going to buy everything that you wanted to buy. You feel me? New car. If you able to afford it, you going to buy it. Oh, them new clothes that you weren't able to afford before, you going to buy that shit, bro. You going to start balling out. You going to splurge out. And then you going to end up looking up and be like, damn, I don't really got no money left. It's because, twin, you didn't know how to deal with your money. You didn't know how to manage your money right. So if you're not rich right now, it's a reason for everything, chat. What's up, T-Man? But yeah, chat, it's a reason for everything, you feel me? If you're not where you want to be at right now in life, maybe you're not ready for that shit yet, you feel me? Caesar Agree, what up? There's nothing wrong with not having $1 million. There's nothing wrong with not being rich. But shit, at least if you're trying to work towards it, that's really all that matters. You know, trying to work towards it, and you know, you'll get there for sure. Damn, I hate waiting at lights, bro. They always take forever. But yeah, chat, like if you're not a multi-millionaire right now, if you're not in a position that you want to be in right now, you're probably just not ready for it, bro. It might be somebody around you plotting to take you down, or it might just be like you might want to have $1 million right now, but you don't know what it feels like to even have 100K. So you get that $1 million, you're gonna go buy stupid shit. You're gonna blow the money, bro. You're gonna end up in the same position that you was in, just with a lot of materialistic shit that's not gonna really make you happy. So you feel me? You gotta have to start small, man. Know what it feels like to have 10K first before you just jump to $1 million. You feel me? Anything's possible though, chat. I'm not telling you you can't jump straight to $1 million, but more than likely it's not gonna happen that way. Hold up though, chat. You got $190 few, you're 12. That's what's up. Keep stacking that money. Wow. All right, we out of here, chat. Elijah, what's up? You got your first brand deal? You put your money? Hey, bro, when did you get your first brand deal, bro? How long was it until you got your first brand deal? Like, what subscriber count were you at? Cause I'm trying to know, like, when do you think I'll get my first brand deal, bro? Yeah, it's not good to be an impulsive spender. That's for sure. When you got your first brand deal, you said you had a finance manager, your impulsive spending, your limit was $200 to $500 a day. Damn. Ooh. That's crazy. That's still a lot of money though. Hey Elijah, what do you think I'll get my first brand deal, buddy? At what sub count do you think I'll get my first brand deal? Because, so look, you think I'll get my first brand deal at like 20K, bro? 20K subs? I figured I'd ask you because like you would know. You're cutting out? Oh shit. Chat, are we back? Your mic in and out. Chat, are we back? Can y'all hear me? Chat, can y'all hear me? We should be back, chat. Somebody type down below in the comments if what's good. JJ, can you hear me, bro? Somebody let me know if the audio's messed up. If the audio's messed up, somebody type down in the chat. Yeah? All right, if you can hear me, type yeah. If you can't, type no. I can hear you. Okay, bet. Elijah, when's my first brand deal gonna be, bro? You think it's gonna be at like 20K subs, or when do you think I'll get my first brand deal, bro? Yeah, now I can. All right, bet. So you think I'm gonna get my first brand deal at like 20K? Or when do you think, buddy? Or when did you get your first brand deal? Cause that's probably when I'll get mine. I would say 20K subs. Okay. So I gotta hit 20,000. 20,000, that's decent, At least it's not like 50K or some shit like that. We almost there, chat. We almost at 20,000. We need 6,000 more subs. You got your brand deal at 50K? Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I guess it varies, chat. I guess it varies. Maria, what's up, Maria? But yeah, my first brand deal is gonna be lit, chat. I'm investing my money. I'm investing all that. Because that's the thing, chat. Once you understand the value of money, you appreciate it a lot more, and you're not just blowing it. You're not spending it. Kid Gamer, what up? You made a deal? Oh yeah, that's not cool, bro. I don't mess with that, bro. Yo, what's up, Kid Gamer? Because if you didn't hire a finance manager, then all that money would be gone already because you weren't smart with your finances. Exactly. A lot of people, and that's why a lot of people don't got a lot of money right now, because you're not ready to be able to have that much money. You feel me? Like I was saying to y'all earlier, a lot of people say, oh, I want to be a millionaire, but okay, it's cool and all. Everybody wants to be a millionaire, but you're not ready to have that much money because you're just going to blow it, bro. You're going to blow the money. Yeah, that's not cool, Danny. You're going to blow the money, chat. That's why God has not blessed you with that $1 million yet, because you need to learn how to deal with money, bro. Like, get 10K, bro. Get $10,000 before you get $1 million. Learn how to get 100. Learn how to deal with 100,000. You got to work your way up. You ain't never dealt with $500,000, 750K. So how are you going? If somebody were to give you $1 million, you're gonna go ball out, bro. You're gonna go buy everything you wanted to buy. You're gonna flex on everybody that hated on you, and you're gonna go crazy, bro. The million gonna be gone within a month, for sure. Yeah, you got all this materialistic shit, but that don't really mean nothing. You ain't got the paper. The money is more important than material, y'all. You gotta know what to invest your money into, because there's certain stuff that you can invest your money into that'll double your money. Like a camera. If you're a YouTuber, you got all that money, you thinking about buying all this designer, you ain't even bought a camera yet. Go buy a camera, bro. That's a better investment than a pair of mirrors, you feel me? So it's just like, just be smart with your money, chat. For sure. Especially when you get to a point to where you're making a lot of money, you just, be smart with your money. And that's why it's important to start at the bottom, chat. And it's important to start with nothing, so that way you can understand the value of money. And you can understand, oh, okay, This is what it feels like to not have nothing. And then you can go from not having nothing to having a million. You feel me? But it's important to, you know, experience on what it feels like to have to struggle and shit. That's what's just gonna make you appreciate being rich even more. You're gonna be thinking about all the times when you weren't able to pay for this, weren't able to pay for that, struggling here, struggling there, and that's all you're gonna be thinking about. That's what's gonna make being rich fun. If you were to just get rich, buddy, without having to struggle or go through nothing, man, that shit ain't finna be fun for real. It's gonna get boring after 2 weeks. You're gonna buy everything you wanna buy. You're gonna do everything you wanna do, and it's gonna get boring. You feel me? You're not gonna appreciate it. And you're not gonna appreciate the money as much. You don't know what it feels like to struggle, so you're just gonna blow the money. You feel me? You don't know what it feels like to have to, like, not be able to pay this, not be able to pay that. You feel me? So it's important to go through that process of having to work a 9 to 5 and having to struggle and stuff like that. It's really important to go through that, chat. It's gonna make you appreciate the blessing 10 times more, 100 times more when you finally get it. You grew up struggling, so you told yourself you would never go back to struggling. And that's good, bro. Nobody wants to struggle, man. That's the thing. Nobody wants to struggle. Everybody wants money. But it's just like a lot of people aren't willing to think outside the box and do what it takes to get that money. You feel me? So it's like you got to be that person that's willing to think outside the box and do what it takes to get that type of money. You feel me? Obviously, you're not going to be a millionaire working a regular job. So obviously, you're going to have to do something else. Master your craft. Don't even worry about the money. Don't think about the money, chat. Do what you love to do. Master that skill set. Once you can master that skill set and monetize your lifestyle, you'll get paid. The money's going to come. Don't focus on the money, chat. Do what you love to do. The money's going to come right behind it, for sure. Chat, when I first started doing YouTube, chat, literally, I could have gave up. Chat, but I genuinely love doing YouTube. I love uploading videos. I love talking to my supporters, you feel me? So it's like, it's been plenty of times where I could have gave up, chat. Plenty of times where I could have, said, nah, this ain't working, you feel me? But I kept going, chat, and I never let the hate get to me. I never stopped, no matter what, chat. No matter what I went through, I never stopped. I never gave up. I always knew that God had my back and everything, man. You feel me? I always knew God had my back, and I always knew that God had bigger plans. So whatever I was going through, and I always know, chat, there's somebody out there going through something worse. You feel me? So you might be going through something right now, chat. You might be thinking, man, you got the worst. Like, your life's the worst, but it's always someone out there going through something worse, man. Car Edis, what's up, brother? Yo, what's good? What's good, K2? 5-star? But yeah, chat, just know that there's going to be ups and downs in this journey on trying to become successful, trying to get rich. You're going to have to go through many processes of being down, being up. You got to know what it feels like to have to be down before you ever get up, chat. Even when you're up in life, it's good. There's going to be points where you have to go back down, you feel me, in order to go back up. It's never just going to be an uphill battle, chat. Never just going to be happy 100% of the time. Even if you rich, even if you got money, still going to be certain times in life where you're just like, man, today's not my day. You feel me? Or people still go through stuff, chat. Whether you're rich or whether you're not. All money is, chat, is freedom. So if you got money, you just got freedom, chat. That's all money is freedom. Because if you think about it, if you're rich, nobody can tell you what to do. You can buy anything you want. And you don't have to go wake up and go work a fucking 9 to 5 like a regular job. You don't have to go do that because you put yourself in a position to be your own boss. You feel me? That's where you want to get to, chat. That's where you want to get to in life. Be your own boss, be your own CEO. You want the mansion on the hill up there, chat? You see the mansions up there? If you want some shit like that, chat, you're going to have to put that work in, bro. You're not going to be able to get that from working a 9 to 5, though. You finna go eat breakfast? For sure, twin. you're gonna be back for sure. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all though, chat. We might go live. Well, we're definitely going live. Appreciate y'all though, chat. We might go live. Well, we're definitely going live later. But yeah, chat. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later, man.